I had gotten behind on my bills because of a surgery that I had, and I have been in contact with my bank, my credit card companies, and they will not work with me on reducing my payment until I can get caught back up or, deferring some payments. And I was just wondering, why will they not try to work with you? It seems like they want you to go into bankruptcy.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
I've thought of that myself. I mean, we have a lot of personal injury clients that they're saying the same thing as Scott. And you would think that the hospital or the doctor's office would want to work with them, because if they file bankruptcy, you don't see anything. They're not going to get much of anything.
It doesn't make sense sometimes. I hear that a lot from clients that come in my office. I don't know the answer why. I don't know why the creditors won't work with you more when you're going through a tough time. That may be just the policy of the individual collectors, but that's a really tough situation because you couldn't help, what happened with the medical situation.
Is that a trend that you're seeing or that you're noticing with?
I've seen it. I've been practicing now for 25 years, and I think it's always been that way. I think a lot of times they're just calling people's bluff, and where they don't expect that you're going to go into bankruptcy, that you've got too many assets or what have you. But sometimes I've got a case right now where my client has $300,000 in medical bills and no health insurance, no anything. And so in a lot of cases, people are left with no choice but to file bankruptcy. And a lot of times the doctors and hospitals, just because they won't work with people, sometimes they wind up holding the bag at the end of the day.
And so what kind of, I know that there's different ways to file bankruptcy, but in a situation like that, when you've got 6 figures of medical debt, is there a way just to erase that, or are there different ways that you file and then you ultimately pay some of it back, or how?
Well, there are 2 kind of bankruptcy plans that somebody can generally choose from. Chapter 7 will allow you to sort of wipe out your debt, try to get a fresh start. So it's going to clear out your medical bills and your credit cards. Chapter 13 will allow us to do a repayment plan. That's a really good option to catch up your house or to restructure your debts, like your vehicle loans. And it's individualized. Some people are going to qualify for one option. Some might be able to choose between both. You really have to look at your overall circumstances to figure out what you can do.